The purpose of this video is to discuss MLA format. MLA format is a requirement for your essays. So I want to go over a few things that I will be looking for and a few things that will help you improve the overall look of your essay. So first of all, I'd like to tell you about a website that you can go to for help. This is a phenomenal website. It's one that I use quite often. So I want you to become familiar with it. And this is Al Purdue. Al Purdue is basically an online writing lab. That's what the name of it, through a university. So if you look down the left-hand column of your paper of Al Purdue, you will find a tab that says MLA Guide. Click on that and it will take you to all sorts of information you need about styling your paper. It even gives you the overview of what MLA should look like, and it shows you what an MLA paper would actually look like. So if you scroll down the column, the left-hand column again, you are going to see that it has all sorts of guides on how to cite books, periodicals, electronic sources. That's actually websites. When it says electronic sources, they are referring to websites. So it gives you all the information and it actually shows you what it should look like. It's important, especially if you use something like interviews. If you interview people, MLA or Al Purdue will actually help you cite that work. It also provides you with a sample paper so you can see what an MLA formatted paper looks like. So we're going to go back to our Word document and take a quick look at what it should look like. So if you go to the home screen or the home tab, you will actually see little details such as the entire paper is written using Times New Roman 12-point font. That includes things like your heading, your title, and the body of the paper. You will also see that the essay is double spaced. So it's important to note that it's double spaced. Even the body of the essay, I know the outline isn't double spaced, but the body of the paper itself needs to be double spaced. A little trick that you need to learn is page numbers. So if you go to the top of your document and double click, and if you go to insert, I believe it's an insert, you're going to see this word that says header. You're going to click on header and you're actually going to insert a header in your paper. So you're going to want to make sure that you insert the page numbers and you're going to input it on the upper right hand side of your document. So if you see it says page, then you're going to put your last name. So this is Bob Smith's paper, and it's going to give the page number. The trick to this is once you click back in the body of your essay and you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you're going to see that this actually numbers every single page in your document. So you don't need to go in and change anything. It numbers it for you. Just a really quick tip. So there you have your perfectly formatted paper. And all the other settings on your Word document and on your Google Docs is actually going to be default. So you don't need to worry about messing with margins or any of the other stuff. You just have to make sure that you're using the right font and the right size of font. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to talk to you about is your citation. You need to cite your work. If it is not your idea, if it comes from somebody else, whether they told it to you or you read it, you need to cite your work. Al Purdue is really great about telling you how, sorry, I clicked on the wrong button there, how to use internal citations. So you go to Al Purdue and you will see general format style guide, and it will show you all of the information that you need to know. Okay. And it will show you how to do internal citation. That is a guide that will help you if you need a refresher, because I know you've been taught citations for most of your educational career. So this is a really good refresher. I do want to show you one of my favorite tools to use when you are citing your work. So we'll close out of that and we'll actually go to Citation Machine. CitationMachine.net is a phenomenal resource. It is a tool. It is one of your favorite tools to use in your toolbox. This is a way you can cite your work and create your works cited page without ever thinking about how to create a works cited page. So your works cited page should always be the last page of your essay. Okay. When you create your works cited page, you come down to your new page. You are going to center your title and you are going to title it Works Cited. That's all you do for the title. You'll want to come back up here and you'll want to make sure that you are using the left justified margin. Okay, so it's just a little formatting thing. Then you go to your citation machine. You click, I want to create citations. That's all you're doing. You want to click MLA format because you're using MLA format. Now watch this. I have an article on self-driving cars. All I have to do is copy, Control C, okay, and go in and paste. You'll notice that you have options: books, magazine, newspaper, websites, journal, film, other. If you're doing an interview, you would click other. It's really easy to figure out. You copy, you Control V, paste your website address in there, search for website. Okay, this is the website. You can see that the self-driving car, click select. It tells you everything that you found. It tells you some things that it did not find. Please pay attention to that, because if they could not find it, you're going to have to go in and manually enter that. Click on Final Step. It fills in all the stuff. Oh, there's no author. Let's see if there was an author. You have to do a quick search. It looks like there is not an author on here. That's okay. If you are using a reliable source, sometimes they use editors and proofreaders. I just grabbed a website, so I did not check this for credibility, but you'll want to do that. So there's no author. That's okay. You leave that part blank. Do you have a date of publication? That is one thing that I noticed I did not have. So you have to look around and see if there was a date of publication. By the way, quick hint, if you're missing those two key components, probably not a valid website. But there are certain things that you can look for to see whether or not this is a good article. All right, but we're just using this as an example. So we go to the citation and say you did find an author. You could put their name in here. We tend to like Smith, right? Okay. And you can actually put the date it was published. So let's say it was the 20th of March, 2018. Okay. This is all you need to do. And then you click Create Citation. Now, if you look here, you can say you can create other citations. All you have to do is copy. So right here it says copy. So you've copied it to your clipboard. Go back to your document and you're going to paste. Okay, this is not quite formatted correctly. You will need to go in and format this. So one thing you want to do, you want to go back to your home. Remember, what was that format we used? The font we used, Times New Roman, and remember it was 12-point font. You want to make sure it is double spaced. It is already double spaced, so you're good. And then you want to go up to the middle where it says indent, and you want to put hanging indent. Okay, and click OK. Right there, now you have a properly formatted works cited page. It was quick, it was easy, it took a few seconds. All I really needed was the website address. A quick fix to something like date of publication and author, it's all right there. So this is what you need to do to format your paper to create a properly formatted works cited page and make sure that you are fulfilling the assignment requirements. Remember, if it's not yours, if it's not your words, you need to cite it. You need to cite it internally, which basically means inside the essay, and you need to cite it on a works cited page. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.